Fun Friday Facts, better known as... Oh, I thought you were going to be like... You're going to be all genteel and light today. Mark and Brandy Aspinall, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Living Colorado Elite Team.
That's us.
So glad that you joined us here in the beautiful state of Colorado. Well, maybe you're not in the beautiful state of Colorado, but we sure are.
Whoop, whoop.
Happy end of August, which means hopefully all your little ones are back in school and you can take a little bit of a breath and get back into the school procedures that we all have to deal with as parents.
I had to join you in that. I'm very exuberant hand motions this morning.
It's the opposite of the Wayne's World Scooby-Doo. You know, they go down, it's like, because everything, it took us all summer to get to our summer schedule, and now all of a sudden it's gone and we have to figure out what to do again.
Speaking of being back in school, it is sports season as CSU, Colorado State University, ramps up for its sports teams here in the fall. Tonight, the very famous CSU volleyball team, they are excellent.
Excellent.
Absolutely awesome. They face off with the Florida Gators. So
this may or may not be true, but the most consistent good team that CSU has had over many decades. That may or may not be true, but it feels like it's true.
Yeah, and they're starting to sell out at Moby Arena. The girls are super nice, amazing. Our girls got to take volleyball camp with them this summer and get to know the team, and they're very, very, very tall. Very tall.
I looked at our daughter, you know, because I am the giant of our family at 5'10", probably more like 5'9" 3/4, something like that. And I looked at her and go, so you can be an amazing libero, or you have a growth spurt.
Yeah.
So
or she can have amazing hops.
She could. That would be awesome because mine are like this.
Well, she already kind of has it going.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Anything is possible. So we are super excited about that. Also, tomorrow, CSU Rammies football.
Not today, not Sunday, but tomorrow.
The CSU Rams football team takes on the Texas Longhorns. And they're in Texas for this game, but you can catch it on ESPN at 1:30 p.m.
And they're only like a 32 points spread, you know. That's it. So, no, but hopefully the boys go down there and just keep it competitive most of the game. And have fun. And stay safe.
Stay safe.
So, it is fun because the CSU players are getting some a little bit more Colorado attention and the national attention with our young quarterback, our tight end, which I believe is actually out with an injury for the first couple games, so hopefully he comes back.
Yeah.
Anyway, should be a fun season.
Yeah. So catch those sports. Also on Fort Fun Friday Facts, do we have another fact for Fort Fun Friday Facts?
We do. We have another fact. I forgot about starting with that.
Starting with what?
The other fact for Fort Fun Friday Facts. It's September, so you probably have already seen it going around Facebook. I like that you tried to act.
No, I literally
spaced it. If you haven't already seen it, find the post. Brandy has submitted her singing the national anthem at Cheyenne Frontier Days, which, by the way, Cheyenne Frontier Days, over 250 applicants. She was one of 7 chosen. We took the video of her singing that day and submitted it for the NFR in Vegas in December this year. And so right now voting's going on. They've narrowed it down to the top, I think 108. Now everyone's going to vote, and that voting they'll take the top 30 vote getters of that group, and then they'll judge and cut it down to another 8, I believe, and then we'll get a chance to vote again. So if you haven't voted, for the top 2, only 2 are getting chosen. So if you haven't voted, please go on and vote. Share it. Text it out to people. If you need other ways of getting it to people, let us know, and we'll get that to you. We're going to be probably a little bit obnoxious in posts about voting because we really want to see Brandy hit that top 30 because I know out of that 30 she's going to come in the top 8. Like I just
thank you, honey. Yeah.
Kill it. So there you go. So,
So-
there's the other Fort Fun Friday fact news.
Shameless plug, please go on and vote. If you have never heard me sing, you can look on Mark's Facebook page. We can send you a post of what we submitted.
It's on your YouTube. It's on your Facebook page.
Oh, yeah, it's on
on
my
our
Facebook
Instagram page.
Yeah.
There's examples all over the place of that. So.
We're shameless plugging that.
Yep.
I'm so excited and a little nervous.
Yeah.
It'll be good. I'm putting myself out there and
It's fun.
going for it.
You know what else is fun?
What else is fun?
The real estate market.
The
is
real
fun.
estate market is fun. It is fun. It's adventurous. It's always changing.
It is adventurous. We have
You have to keep up with it daily sometimes.
shifted into a whole new market than we have experienced in 10 years of real estate, and it has been challenging. It's been fun. It's been hard, but it's been good overall. And there's some good news for both sides. I just pulled up the stats today, and this is from, I believe the stat technically is from last month, but it's going to carry on. So two things can be true at the same time. So it can be good for buyers and it can be good for sellers. So it can be good for buyers. Why? Because we have more properties on the market right now than we have had since 2015 actually was the last time we had this many homes on the market for buyers to go look at. Most homes, buyers, for those of you that experienced it during kind of the COVID years, it was literally, we walked into a house and they had to make the decision right then and there, are you going to put an offer on this house or not? That was the reality of it, or it was going to be gone within 12 to 24 hours. Now you can be a little more choosy. You can be a little more picky. The inventory allows that. But there's actually inventory for you to choose from versus one or two homes in a neighborhood. So great news there. On the seller side, great news. The average sale price is still up. Everyone expected to see a big drop and losing a lot of my equity. And sure, there's some pockets where that may happen, but for the most part, outside of that big boost that we hit April of 22, right before the interest rates dropped, where the average sales price in Larimer County is right up there with that. It's just under that line. I mean, barely. Average sales price right now in Larimer County is about $598. And that time in April of 22 was $615. So you haven't lost a bunch of equity. It's still there. There's different ways around it. Now, for those of you that maybe have gotten yourselves in a little bit of an issue because you purchased at that high time, there's ways and fixes around that. If you're looking to move, if you need to move, whether you're upside down or feel like you're almost upside down, there's solutions to that. So there's solutions to every issue out there. It's just a matter of talking to someone and coming up with a plan.
We faced some of those challenges with some of our clients, and we're getting some really positive results. So if you have questions on what that looks like, or you need more details about your specific neighborhood, just let us know. We can help you walk through that, figure out what is happening with your investment, and make the best choice, whether that's hold on, whether that's sell, whether that's rent. We can run all of those numbers and figure out what your best option is.
The biggest thing right now is patience. Everybody needs just a little bit of patience on both sides, and that's something that in Colorado, honestly, we haven't had to have in basically 10 years.
10 years.
So, a little bit more actually. So, But other than that,
it's just good news all around.
Yeah.
So if you're in the market, get out, go have some fun, go look at some homes. If you were paused and waiting to go look, interest rates have ticked down a bit. We can't say if they're going to tick up because the interest rates are ever changing when it comes to our market. So give us a call, let us know what you need, and we will be on it. Okay. Yeah, ooh, woo. What just happened?
What the heck?
That was
amazing.
How
did you? Did Shelly? Did you do that, or did we do that? Because I don't know how.
That was awesome. We meant to do that.
Yeah, we did that on purpose.
Or whoever did it, we meant them to do that.
That would have been a great transition to just keep going with it, and instead we stopped because we were in so awe
of technology.
The fireworks means that it's time for the odd news.
Oh, it's your computer. Oh, okay. But we're on our phones.
No, she said that's your computer.
Oh.
No?
No,
okay.
It didn't happen again. Yeah! Still not happening. All right, let's... How many times can we try it a different way?
We're supposed to be the technology era, and I'm already turning into my dad that can't figure out how to use a computer or cell phone.
Oh, it's funny.
How does this thing work?
Oh, we're professionals.
We are professionals.
We know how this works.
Yeah. All right.
Odd news.
Try giving a thumbs up.
Oh!
Molly, you're the best. Thank you. What about peace sign? What does that do? Ooh.
Ooh. What other signs can we do? Heart.
This is how much we stay on top of social media.
Oh, Molly, this is fantastic. What?
20 minutes later, we're trying out all these different.
It didn't recognize that one, nor that one.
Oh, come on! This is our era, right? All right. Well, you know what? On to the news.
It didn't work.
Oh, I wanted. There we go.
The news.
On to the odd news. The explosion for the odd news. A young boy smashes. She's dying. A young boy smashes a 3,500-year-old jar and survives. You have to hold it a little longer. Okay, cool. Thanks. So, a curious 4-year-old boy.
How do you get smiley faces?
This is.
No?
You're gonna want to catch this one.
Okay, I'm listening.
A curious 4-year-old boy accidentally smashes a 3,500-year-old jar while his family was touring a museum in Israel. The boy, who was not identified, was near the entrance of the Hecht Museum in Haifa. I think that's how you say it. Haifa, Friday, when the family came across a crockery that dates back to the Bronze Age, roughly 2200 and 1500 BC. The boy's father, identified by only his first name, Alex, said his son pulled the jar slightly because he was curious about what was inside. The tug was enough to send the jar falling, crashing into pieces on the museum floor. I was in shock, Alex told BBC News, saying his first thought was, it wasn't my child that did that. Shock, yes. Spanking, second. Anyway, museum. No, I'm sure the kid was mortified. The museum said the artifact was not encased in glass or additional protection because it's believed that people should enjoy this historical item without obstructions. There are instances where display items are intentionally damaged, and such cases are treated with great severity, including involving the police, the museum said. In this case, however, this was not the situation. The jar was accidentally damaged by a young child visiting the museum. Museum said the jar, which was designed to carry such goods as olive oils and wine, appeared to have been made in the Canaan region and predated King Solomon and King David.
Wow. Wow.
Despite the damage, the museum said they believe the jar could be restored and returned to be displayed once again.
Oh, good.
To show there are no hard feelings, the museum invited the child and family back for an organized tour to make sure that stinking kid didn't touch anything else.
I mean, but good for them. To rise above. Oh.
I don't know if I could show my face back in there.
Ooh. It was an accident.
I'm wondering
I
where
am
this family
always,
was from.
whenever we're anywhere with my kids, I'm like, no touching, no view, no.
And what do? They touch.
They touch
Even though it's
everything.
do not touch anything. What are they going to do? Touch as much as they possibly can.
Yeah. But there's no good, because usually you're like, if you tell them the opposite, they don't want to do it. But in a museum, you're like, yeah, touch everything. They'll touch
They'll
everything.
touch everything.
Don't touch anything.
Yeah.
They'll touch everything.
I wanted to see what was inside of it. Oh my god.
Oh, that's just, hopefully they can repair that. But I bet that kid and they're mortified. Uh-oh. We're going somewhere. We're taking a break. Here's some odd news. Mark just ran out of the room to go. What are you doing?
Speaking of pottery,
Oh no!
an exciting development occurred in our house last night. So we were getting ready for bed and it was winding down. Let's find something to watch. Let's try something different, something new.
This is good news.
And we had never watched this show, Veronica Mars.
Ever.
It was on back in 2004. It's kind of up our alley, as it's like a Nancy Drew type thing. And we started watching it and it's like, okay, it's fun. It's got some serious, but it's still lighthearted. And well, we discovered something last night as watching. We have the same plates as used in season 1, episode, I think 6 of Veronica Mars. So go on Hulu. It's the episode where her dad has his birthday and she's cutting birthday cake and they briefly hold up the plates. It is this set of plates. Yes, we have had them easily since 2004 probably.
Yeah, where did we get them?
I don't remember if they were yours or mine.
They had to be yours, because I had the darker.
You have the darker one. So these may have been mine from who knows where, but
We
there
have
you go.
some famous plates.
Famous pottery. So Kristen Bell, when you see this, if you would be willing to sign our plates, that would be amazing. And it will even send you one if you want to sign one as Princess Anna.
Ooh,
Our girls would love it.
Our girls would love
So
it.
yes, I'm going to clip this section and put it on Instagram and social media. Do your thing. Get a hold of Kristen Bell. Let's get these signed. And there's not many of them left.
We have to set two aside.
We have used them a lot.
Very well.
So
yes. Well, there you go. That's your news. Do we still have more news?
I've got one more. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one more now because that was so good that I couldn't pass it up. Moving to Florida and sports, minor league
we were already
baseball.
in Florida with. Okay, moving on.
Were you already in Florida?
Yes, CSU volleyball, it's the Gators.
Oh, that's true, Gators. Yeah, I went to Texas. When you said CSU, everyone was like, Texas.
Oh yeah, volleyball.
Well, true. They're starting, which you would think they would start against the Texans, the Longhorns,
Since it's
but
Texans, yeah.
Anyway,
No.
minor league baseball team in Florida, circling back, introduced its new bat dog to the public.
Ooh, bat dog.
Bat dog. So instead of a bat boy,
Bat dog.
bat dog, right?
It still
Na,
works.
na, 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 na.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Bat dog, bat dog, bat dog. Anyway, to the public, but the canine ended up being less interested in the game than she was in doing her business. Lucy May, well, this is why. She's a 10-month-old Labrador Retriever, was introduced by Philadelphia Phillies single A affiliate team, the Clearwater Threshers. That is a mouthful.
Okay, where is that? I'll try and read it too. Introduce the by Philadelphia Phillies single A affiliate team, the Clearwater Threshers, during their game against the
Dunedin
Blue Jays.
But her debut had a few hiccups as well as other bodily functions. So Lucy, who I guess her older sister Layla retired as the team's bat dog earlier this year, ran out the Threshers' dugout during the third inning and instead of retrieving a drop bat, ran into the opposing team's dugout. The dog then seemed to get a case of the zoomies and made her way to the infield, where she earned cheers from the crowd by pooping near the pitcher's mouth. When she squatted, I definitely went into panic mode, owner Andrew Davis told the TV station. I think the word my fiance and I used was mortified. It didn't say which team was in the field, but I hope it was the other team because that'd be perfect.
It's amazing.
Dominic Reaper, the team's promotion and game entertainment manager, rushed into action to clean up Lucy's mess. We kind of had a feeling that something special would happen.
That was special.
And that it would be a fun event. But I don't think we could have imagined that it would have taken to that level. The Canine's unusual debut went viral on social media, leading the team to respond. Even though she doesn't have a quiet right, she is 1,000% keeping her job. Way to go, Lucy, on making baseball interesting once again.
Okay, ready?
Hey! Ooh! We're like toddlers at the Goldfish Bowl, like, do, 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 do. What you gonna do? Do, 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 do. Swim for me. Do, 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 do.
Molly, look at what you have created here.
I'm not going to figure out how to do the poop emoji. Anyway, thank you to UPI.com and Veronica Mars as Kristen Bell for our odd news of the week.
Which is amazing. I don't even know where we go from here. I think we're done.
Oh my gosh, we're done.
Man.
Have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy Labor Day. If you get the day off, enjoy your break. If not, hopefully it's a good work day.
It will.
Yeah.
For future.
For future. Oh, she's got more.
Oh, wait.
goodness.
Come on. Why is it
Well,
not?
no, it says see more. So
Yeah.
we'll go back after we're done
Okay.
and watch it so they don't have to watch us fumble through.
Trying to figure that out. Well, I do know how to vote for me, but I can't figure out.
Yeah, go on and vote. We'll put the link again in here. You'll see it all over Facebook for the next couple weeks. Voting is until September 11th.
One vote per email.
One vote
so
per
if you
email.
have a family, they can all email.
Yep.
Yeah. Use
So-
their emails.
Try 2 thumbs down. Is that the poop emoji? Oh,
Oh.
sad. All right, that's all we have for today's Fork Fun Friday Facts, better known as. We'll see you Monday for Monday Morning Mindset, also known.
I warmed up my voice for that.
You did. Mark and Brandy Aspinall, Berkshire Hathaway, Colorado Real Estate, the Living Colorado Elite Team. Have a fantastic weekend.
Bye.